Queen of Kings. That's like a tongue roller.
Queen of Kings.
What made you come up with this name?
Because I'm the queen of all kings in my household. 3, almost 4 boys, and my husband.
You said almost.
I'm just the queen.
What does being a queen look like to you?
Oh goodness, soft life. That's what it looks like to me. Just, I need this. Get it.
Get somebody else to do it.
I need this. Yeah. But at the same time, obviously I'm a mother, and thus it ain't really nothing soft about that for real. But
it's like motherhood ghetto.
It's so ghetto.
Is it ghetto?
It is so ghetto.
What's ghetto about it?
It's like so overstimulating. Yeah, it's just like no time to yourself. It's what it looks like. It looks like a lot of anxiety. Like after motherhood is when I got like way severe anxiety for sure.
I know I asked you this before, but I gotta ask you again. Like, tell us what the anxiety feels like in your body.
It's definitely debilitating, like where you're just stopped in your tracks. Like you can't function like you regularly would. For me, I have like pretty severe anxiety, so.
How do you overcome it?
And then when you have kids,
it's times 10.
It's times 10 because it's like, Ed, I gotta keep you alive. Gotta keep you alive. Gotta keep me alive. Yeah, like.
And that's enough in itself, keeping ourselves alive. So that's why I commend you.
Yes, as humans, we're very intricate beings, and there's so much that goes into us. And then you got a son that's allergic to peanuts, and then you got a son that just, you know.
Is your son's allergic to everything?
One of them is like highly allergic.
They're like,
eggs,
thanks, Mom.
Peanuts.
Thanks, Mom.
No, what's crazy is actually my body changed, and that's another thing with motherhood. It literally changes your body. So my body changed after I had my son, and I became allergic to all these different things that I was never allergic to.
How do you find the confidence and the love to love your body after motherhood, after giving birth to a whole human?
Yeah. For me, it's just the fact that knowing I brought life to this world. And I'm gonna just speak for me, because there's some women and some mothers that use motherhood as an excuse to let yourself go. And they be like, you know, I'm thick or I'm like this because I had 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? But that's not an excuse to let yourself go. And for me, just the hard work that I put into my body with yoga and exercising, you know, it's just, I feel, I want to show the ass. I want to show all the ass. I want to do the splits. I want to do, and like some people are just like, you're a mother, you're a woman, you should, you know, dress different or do this different.
What are you supposed to dress like? What are you supposed to be like?
Honey, I guess a nun.
I'm your modern day nun, y'all.
Right. I guess that's how you say, but I'm just open. I've been a gymnast my whole life. I grew up in leotards, so like I just have this really strong love and appreciation for my body, and I like to. I guess I like to show it. I really
Your
do.
body is
I'm
art.
just super confident in my own skin, and especially in these day and age where surgery is such a big thing. I feel like times 10 powerful. Like I gave birth to 3 kids. I haven't been under a single knife, and I look like this. Like
looking fine.
Call it what you want.
Okay.
You know,
fine as ever, and your body is art. But I love how, like, you really inspired me, because I remember you made a video about interested in the process of getting your boobs done. What made you change your mind?
I just really didn't want. Even when I wanted it, I never wanted or never was fully comfortable with silicone in my body. But I guess due to societal pressures, it can no matter how confident you are or how much of like no matter how confident you are or how much you're that person that just stands out above the crowd, like societal pressures can definitely get to you for sure. And just like the fact that I don't feel like womanly enough to like wear certain dresses or just certain clothes, it's not even the bare naked part, like I'm okay with that, but like when I have clothes on, like I don't look curvaceous enough, and like that is just where I was like, and I had nice boobs before my kids, but after my kids and breastfeeding each kid for 2 years, so that's 6 years out of my life, and I'm only 28 years old.
Only?
My boobs are to the middle of my stomach, and I was like, I gotta do something about this.
It's about giving yourself grace.
Yeah.
Do you hear what you just said? You gave life to
Right.
3 little boys that are king.
Right.
That's already sound like God to me.
Right, but when you're out at a dinner with your husband, nobody knows you gave birth to 3 kids. Hopefully they don't. I don't want to walk around everybody like, oh, that's a mother of 3. Like, not that it's an embarrassing thing, but we as mothers, we want to be more than just a mother.
Yes.
When we're out on our own in the world, we don't want to just be titled as somebody's mother. I want to be me
Yes.
when I'm out with my husband. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see me for me.
Yes.
I don't want you to see me in a mom bod.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So how do we shift that paradigm to get people to think outside the box when it comes to women? Because they really only put us in a box where it comes to us, like we can only be a mother and be a wife, and you're supposed to act like a certain way.
Yeah.
How should we
I
shift
think
that?
we as women have the power to shift it, and we have to shift it. We have to start walking in our truth instead of letting society pressure us to like, oh, I can't do this. I can't go out with my friends and have a good time. I'm a mom. I can't wear this. I'm a mom. You know what I'm saying? And when we're doing what we think is acceptable to society, and so of course they're going to continue to think like women should do this, women should do this. But when we start all stepping out in a bulk, you
Yes.
know, and like I can be a mother, but I could be a bad,
Yes.
and I could be, you know, like, so once we start doing that, I feel like that's how we'll shift.
It takes us accepting ourselves, living in our truth, standing bold, and that comes with a lot of criticism. How can we maneuver that? Because we're going to get a lot of people saying their input and being opinionated. How should we handle negativity?
How to handle negativity? I was gonna say, like, well, me personally, I really do have genuinely an I don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
sad.
genuinely have an attitude where you are not the almighty God. Your opinion is just like an asshole. Everybody has one, and it truly doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, you can be the best person in the world. Someone's always going to judge you. But just recently, as I've been pregnant, you know, like hormonal changes, I started finding myself like really caring about these people's opinions. And it got to me for a moment. But it was really something like, your hormones or in pregnancy are not something that you can control.
And you're
So I
also
think-
human.
Yeah,
too.
I think that was something out of my control, but like I feel like I'm back, bitches. Like, and I'm
Try
so
me
happy.
now, or try Jesus.
I am back, right? Like, you're not God, and I think that's so powerful. Just me as a person who believes in the Most High, like you are not Him. Like your opinion is so minuscule.
Oof.
It's like, you're wearing that dress and you feel it. You feel me? I feel it. But imagine I was like, that's you're like, okay.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I look good as fuck, you know? So,
Because people gonna project.
right.
And we can't take it personal.
Right. I don't want to say names, but I have 2 very close female family members who I love giving women compliments. Like, you are absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
But those other 2 women, because they're not comfortable within their own skins, or I'm gonna just say it, just because, you know, it's hard for me not to be real, but it's my mother and my sister, and they're not
Those are 2
comfortable.
important
Yeah,
people,
my
vital
older sister, and they're not comfortable within themselves. So we could be at a brunch, you know, with people that we just met, and I'm giving you an example of something that really happened. The brunch went great. You know, you can see they kind of giving up this weird vibe the whole time. But then we all go our own ways. And then I'm just like, man, they were so beautiful. That was so lovely. And my mom and sister are like, they ain't all that. Like, she bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, find something negative to say about a beautiful woman, because it's a reflection of them and how they feel about themselves, you know?
Yes. Why do you think it's like a disconnect with some women to not value other women, not to see women as powerful, as leaders, as CEOs?
Definitely their own trauma and things that they've been through within themselves, for sure. Just trauma, or a lack of self-esteem and a lack of self-worth for real, because I feel like I'm so worthy. I feel like I'm so powerful that me uplifting you or fixing your crown doesn't take anything away from myself at all whatsoever.
We shine brighter together,
right?
And we look better together,
right? Period.
So why not be together? Honestly, that's amazing. I really appreciated this conversation. I appreciated you. I appreciate your time.
I appreciate you, Sarah.
You have been even though like we grow, I just feel like we are at divine timing right now, how we link back up and connected.
Absolutely.
I feel like time did not pass by.
No, absolutely. And I don't know what it was. Like I feel like it's God that brings people together in such ways, because I haven't talked to you in forever. I have been seeing you pop up, you know, as an influencer lately, and I'm like, okay, that's my girl, my old childhood friend. She doing her thing. But like randomly, and I think I called you like, well, it was the morning my time, and I'm like, hey, T, I got an idea. I was asleep and I thought about you, and I'm like, we can do this and we can be powerful in this together. And I'm like, hey, let's do this. And you're like, I'm with it. Let's book the flight to Puerto Rico. Let's go. I'm like, no way. Are you serious? But
I've been wanting to go to Puerto Rico too. On top of that, and then you called me. Let's go. I was like, say less.
Really?
Say
Puerto Rico
less.
specifically?
Literally looking up Airbnb.
That's what I mean.
You know I was gonna do a solo trip.
That's
now
so
this is just a confirmation, like let me go do it now. For real. I just appreciate you for reaching out. I appreciate this, and you already know, like, you got a sister in me. Like, we are connected for life. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate. And I know communication can sometimes not be our
my
thing.
strong suit,
both of us things. Like, but I'm telling you, I'm only one phone call away.
And I believe it, because you've been like passionate, like I'm here for you, I'm here for you, I'm here for you.
Yes, like let me show you I'm here. By you,
I appreciate that, because not a lot of people, like as an adult, those people that genuinely are there for you, they're far and few. You know, it's hard to find sometimes. So the genuine ones, especially. So I feel that you're genuine, and
especially like when you are giving so much to your boys and your husband. It's like, what about you, sis?
No, exactly.
And you know, I'm an advocate for self-love. I'm an advocate for you choosing you. It's like you need to make time for you.
I feel like I'm the mother version of you, because there's a lot of mothers where they believe like, no, you just be a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put yourself on the back burner and be a mother, be a mother, be a mother. And I just don't believe in that at all, because I've been there, and it causes anxiety and it causes depression and a boatload of other things. So
how did you handle like postpartum? How did you get over that?
Postpartum takes a long time, because you're in a body that is not yours. It's a body that you're not used to. It's a body that you don't know. And for someone that takes pride in their body, you know, it was hard for me for a long time. I just really started to feel like myself within the last 6 months, and then I'm pregnant again.
That's real.
But that's why
you've been handling it so gracefully, though.
Yeah. No, I made it in my mind that now I want to live this pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spent my last pregnancy just in the house, just being pregnant, and I don't want to do that. Like, pregnancy is not a sickness, it's not an illness. Like, go out and live your life. You don't just become pregnant and waste the whole 9 months of your life because you're pregnant. You
embrace that. I love how Rihanna is embracing her pregnancy, looking sexy, doing it.
I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna be sexy as heck with my man, with my leg all up on the beach.
Okay, because I love knowing you really are passionate about gymnastics. Like, how does that feel when you are stretching, when you are just like embracing your body?
For me personally, As a kid, I've always been passionate about gymnastics because I was in it since I was 2, and my dad really had dreams for us to like make it to the Olympics. Like, so he skilled it like hardcore and put a lot of money, time, and effort into it. But now, as an adult, it's important for me because I have scoliosis, and it's a progressive disease. I don't know if you've ever seen people walking around like this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be walking around. I want to be sexy forever.
You will
like
be
90 years old.
First of all, look at your bone structure.
Thank you.
Do you see this? you always had the same face since I know you. Since you was like your kid face, you still got it. Like you still got little Rose face. That's a blessing.
Thank you,
girl. I love you so much. Thank you for this. Thank you for this so much. I appreciate you. Please let us know where we can find you
at Queen of Kings.
And we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.